Hi everyone, I'm Corey Wells, back for day 14 of National Poetry Month. Yesterday I shared a poem by Denton Loving called Your Very Flesh. And in that poem, he suggests that we remember people by what they make, whether they are making fudge or pickles or something that they're building out of wood or art. Well, today's poem kind of continues that idea. It explores a family of women and what they are making and how they're passing that down to the next generation and whether she really likes that or not. So what we make always doesn't necessarily make us happy, right? This is the book Afternoon Masala by Vandana Khanna. It has been one of my favorite books since I bought it back in 2014 when it first came out. I come back to it again and again. And this is Recipe for Discontent by Vandana Khanna. The fall I was 14 was all about flavor, making the air thick enough to bite, rinsing fingertips with color. Everything had a use, leaf and root, hands and rolling pins. I learned how to pickle and pluck, how to feed a family that waited for me in some distant future I couldn't imagine. I trained myself to snap and sing with coriander and clove, modeled myself after women who clucked around the kitchen like dissatisfied birds, whose arms were thick with years of pushing dough into place. As they orchestrated move after move, smoothing down rough corners, making pans hiss with spice, I thought of what lay ahead of me. All the chili powder and mint, all the steaming bowls of summer humming with honeysuckle, calling me from stove and pot, from the persistent pull of bread that never stopped rising. Recipe for Discontent by Vandana Khanna. Now, perhaps she is a good cook since she's had lots of instruction on that, it might sound like, but she also learned to make some fine poems. So if you are using these poems for ideas, then think about what you make or maybe what someone in your life makes or has made sort of begrudgingly, and maybe explore that in your writing and see where it takes you. And I hope you'll join me back tomorrow and we'll see where we leap next for National Poetry Month.